Part 1. The Dawnlands. The Dawnlands, my home, was once a vibrant and flourishing kingdom. And yet, it has been ravaged by infection and plague. As I witnessed my people suffering, pain and rage boiled within me. I was compelled to find a cure, no matter the cost. But where? How? I was determined to save my people who were perish trying. A desperate search for a cure to the infection, I sought counsel from the prophet Surf, an old ally who once guided my youthful steps. I ventured to his lair, a cave south of the ruined kingdoms of yore, and upon my arrival, Surf greeted me warmly. Although visibly disturbed by my condition, Surf was eager to aid. He recommended that I seek out Ludo the Striver. As legend would have it, Ludo was a close companion of Logan, and thus it naturally followed that he might possess knowledge crucial to curing the infection. Yet after his departure from the stalwart, Ludo vanished, his whereabouts unknown. I was ready to act on this sliver of hope alone, but the prophet Surf urged patience, revealing he had more to show me. Within the shadow recesses of his cave, Surf unearthed ancient scrolls penned by Ludo himself. It seems Ludo once sought the cave's solitude for deep reflection and to journal his thoughts before continuing his journey. Years later, Surf, finding these scrolls, preserved them as a scholar might, though their deeper meaning eluded him until I arrived. Under Surf's wise guidance, we pored over the journal of the Striver, with each page gradually unveiling Ludo's current whereabouts. Now, with the path clear, I set forth on a quest to find Ludo the Striver. As I began the next leg of my journey, each step was a battle against the relentless infection that ravaged my body. Each mile a testament to my resolve. The landscape of the Forsaken Lands was unforgiving, barren fields and jagged mountains under a merciless sun. After several grueling months of travel, I finally found him, hidden away in the farthest reaches of the Forsaken Lands. Ludo was startled by my arrival, yet his surprise quickly turned to intrigue as he recognized the sheer desperation and tenacity that drove me to find him. He recounted to me the tale of Logan's shame and indeed presented me with a solution. Ludo handed me a small orb emitting a mossy green hue. It resembled a tiny planet almost, containing a miniature ecosystem and pulsing with hidden energy. My bewilderment must have been clear as I held the pulsating orb, uncertain of its use. Without hesitation, Ludo instructed me to consume the pellet, his voice carrying the gravity of untold wisdom. What happened next was indescribable, a painful experience I wish never to relive. And yet, I was cured. My body was rid of the infection. I felt myself again, alive. Having been cleansed of the infection, Ludo revealed a harrowing reality. Our suffering was no act of nature but a deliberate attack upon the Dawnlands. He urged the villain behind this must be confronted. To face this enemy, Ludo pledged to train me in the way of the Striver. And so we began. The training was relentless, honing my skills in both wisdom and war. Upon completing my training, Ludo honored me with a gift, a full suit of armor, the Striver's regalia, and transmuted my existing crown into a silver one, a badge of a Striver and a personal tribute. Steeled in my resolve, I set off for home, determined to cure my kingdom and exact retribution on those who inflicted this plague upon us. I embarked on a long journey back to the Bulwark, and eventually to the Pyre. Along the way, a beard grew upon my once smooth face, and I adopted a hooded disguise. My reasons for disguise were many. The roads were filled with peril, and maintaining anonymity became a shield against those seeking to harm me or obstruct my mission to heal my people. And now, I stand before you, perhaps unrecognizable to some. My journey was long and fraught with challenges, but I do not return empty-handed. Ludo has bestowed upon me a few precious cures, obtained through his scholarly connections and past dealings with Logan. I will distribute these among my people and any others in need. However, be advised that supplies are limited. If you are afflicted, come to the Dawnlands. Relief awaits you here. Act swiftly, as our reserves will not last forever. Come, pilgrims, let us reclaim our health and our future. Together, let us step forward into the light of a new dawn.